Good afternoon, my name is Emily and I'm going to talk about alternative treatment, and today I'm going to talk about equine therapy. The historical background: the equine therapy, far from being a current phenomenon, has many beliefs and has been mentioned since ancient times by Hippocrates, and manifesting the benefits and health of reading. The Greeks recommend horse reading in order to improve the mood of the sick. In 17th century, medicine used horse reading as therapy and some diseases, for example, such as the gout. What is equine therapy? It's a therapeutic method that uses the horse and its environment, seeking their rehabilitation, integration, and psychological, emotional, and social development of the persons with special needs. Who can use this therapy? This therapy, there are some pathologies, for example, neurological, orthopedic, rheumatic, and psychiatric, and sensory perceptions. In the pathology, neurological, where you can work with cerebral palsy and Down syndrome, epilepsy, and autism. In orthopedic pathologies, for example, we work with sequelae of tumors, amputations, and general trauma. And in the rheumatology, such as arthritis, rheumatic fever, and gout. And finally, psychiatric and sensory perception has adaptation disorders and vision and language. Who can do with it? It is therapy. People who suffer from this therapy should then undergo this therapy. For example, urinary incontinence, heart failure, bone problems, for example, such as fractures or osteoporosis, wounds, and allergies to animals. The advantage of this therapy is the number one, psychological and cognitive. For example, improves self-esteem and control of emotions, and strengthens memory. The number two is communication and language, improves in oral and gestural communications. And the number three is psychomotor. For example, coordination and balance, decrease the amount of uncontrolled movements. Yeah. A good predisposition is necessary for the patient and his family, as well as regularity when performing the exercise. More than a routine session, it should become a pleasant place to enjoy outdoors. I don't practice equine therapy, but my niece has psychomotor retardation, and if she does, she was unable to move any of her legs and hands, and even her head didn't stay fixed. And thanks to her horse therapy, she performs favorably over time. Personally, due to the experience in my family, I recommend that people with a pathology relate to therapy and practice it. And this is all for me, and thanks for your attention.